welcome back to Tea Time with Tulle. Today we're recapping You Go Bernadette, a heartfelt story about a family that's just trying to figure it all out.
I think one of the things that I loved most about this book was that despite their fair share of trials and tribulations that this family went through, it's written with such humor and such a lightheartedness that you kind of are laughing through their problems with them in a way, and you definitely want to keep reading. And I think each character in this definitely adds to some of that humor, but which character would you say was your favorite, Kayla?
Mine definitely had to be Bee, because even though Bernadette had, on the surface, everybody kind of thought that she had gone mad and was doing all these wild and crazy things, Bee really was there for her and trying to seek out the truth, and she really believed her mom that the stuff that people thought were going on really weren't going on. And I kind of thought that was really awesome how they showed the relationship between the mother and daughter, and even towards the end, they were still there for each other. So I really loved that. Who was your favorite character?
I think for kind of the sheer comedy of it was Audrey Griffin. She's this kind of crazy neighbor, and it starts out she's Bernadette's worst enemy. I mean, they butt heads on everything and kind of get themselves into some crazy hijinks. But towards the end, through all of these kind of plot twists, Audrey ends up almost being Bernadette's confidant and kind of her, scapegoat in her great escape. So I liked that. I thought Audrey was a pretty funny character. I liked seeing how her story ended up. But I think the book talks a lot about what, as a parent, you're willing to kind of get yourself into and who you're willing to work with in order to, not disappoint your child and give them what they want. And, given the same scenario, I'm not sure, would you ship yourself off to Antarctica? I mean, it was a pretty big deal for Bernadette.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily know that I would choose Antarctica to go to, that's for sure, because I hate the cold, but, and I would definitely hope that I could be a little bit more honest with my child and just say up front, because she really went to some extremes to just get out of this trip. So I would hope that I would never have to be put in that situation, and, I would never really have to go through something like that. It just was a little kind of odd. But at the end of the book, it kind of was left really open-ended. What was your take on that? Like, what do you think happened?
I think, and without giving too much away, the book kind of ends with Bernadette's letter to her daughter Bee, and, you can kind of fill in the blanks, but I like to believe that this family, Bernadette and her husband and Bee, they really did care for each other. I think you got that out of the story. Yeah. So I like to think that, that they kind of reunited, and I'm rooting for them. So, but be sure to read and check out what you think at the ending.
Yeah, absolutely. And make sure to check below this post, as we will be posting our next book choice of the month. And make sure to tune in, because we have an extra special guest just for you.
All right, thanks.